Well, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be discussing as well as showcasing all the attachments on the brand new KG M40 Assault Rifle here in Call of Duty Vanguard. So of course guys, if you weren't already aware, a brand new update went live in Vanguard multiplayer, and of course this was a preliminary update for Season 2. However, interestingly enough, the new DLC weapons that are going to be coming with Season 2 are technically in the game, and you can actually use them in a private match. So in today's video, I'm going to be checking out the KG M40. However, I have another video that I will be releasing where I check out the Whitley, which is of course another new DLC weapon that was added into the game. So yeah, with that being said, let's actually check it out. So we have the KG M40 over here, and this is of course what the weapon looks like. Overall, it's a pretty cool DLC weapon. I kind of like the aesthetic of it. It looks pretty nice. And now let's actually go over the attachments. Talking about the muzzle, you have the cord muzzle brake, the M9 flash hider, the Mercury silencer, the recoil booster, the MX silencer, the F8 stabilizer, and finally the G28 compensator. Okay, let's take off this. I accidentally put it on. And now let's actually talk about the barrels, because this is where things start to get a little bit more unique. Of course, we have the VDD 500mm LS barrel, the Krosnick 700mm 01V barrel, the Reisdorf 720mm shrouded barrel, the VDD 390mm rapid barrel, and finally the Nilsson 515mm burst barrel, which is pretty interesting as you can actually turn this weapon into a burst fire weapon, very similar to the NC41. Now let's actually talk about the optics over here. There's quite a few of them, so I'm just going to be going over them. Alright, so pretty standard stuff. Now let's actually talk about the stocks. Of course, we have the VDD 24SZ adjustable stock, the VDD 22G padded stock, the Krosnick 12V stock, as well as the Reisdorf 36SK stock. So now let's actually talk about the underbarrels over here. We have the GF59 flashlight, the M1930 Strife angled grip, the bipod, the SMLE pistol grip, the M3 ready grip, the Mark 6 skeletal grip, the Carver 4 grip, the M1941 hand stop, and finally the bayonet. Alright, now let's actually talk about magazines. Of course, we have the 6.5mm Sakura 35 round magazine, the 8mm Klauser 20 round magazine, the Klauser 50 round drum magazine. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And finally, we have the 30-06 50 round magazine. When it comes to ammo type, we have the standard stuff. And for rear grips, there are quite a few of them, so I'm just going to be going over them quickly. So now let's talk about proficiencies. Of course, we have discard, tight grip, acrobatic, sleight of hand, brace, gung-ho, and finally vital. Talking about kits, we have surplus, heavy hitter, defender, reach, fully loaded, on hand, fast melee, and deep breath. So with that being said, now let's actually see what the camos look like on it. So if you do end up getting gold, it's going to look like this. If you have diamond, it's going to look like this. And finally, if you have atomic, it's going to look like this. Moving over to zombies, if you have golden viper, it will look like this. Plague Diamond, it will look like this, and finally Dark Ether, it will look like this. So now I am going to be jumping into a quick game so that way you can see a little bit of in-game footage of this particular weapon, and if I'm not mistaken, this weapon actually has an inspect animation, because right now, the inspect animations are only available on assault rifles as well as pistols. However, I haven't tried it on new DLC weapons, but we're going to have to see it, and yeah, let's actually dive right into it. And alright guys, as you can see, this is the brand new DLC weapon. And there we go, this is the inspect animation over here, so that way you can give it a look. And alright, it looks like it may be a little bit glitchy, which makes sense because it's not fully in the game yet. Let's actually take a look at this thing. Alright, that pretty much has no recoil. I'm not going to touch my right analog stick, I'm just going to shoot. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Okay. Once again, let's take a look at the inspect animation. And yeah, guys, this is of course going to be one of the brand new DLC weapons coming into Vanguard with Season 2, and that's actually going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, do not forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications, so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class subs, intel, and so much more. So thank you once again for watching. I've been your host, Steve Jungle. I hope to see you in the next one.
Thank you.